So all of us have probably heard about Bitcoin, some of us about Ethereum. In Japan, almost every bank is starting to work with something called XRP, or you may know it as Ripple.
We need to score a win to get some momentum in the digital asset space. That's how we see we can do it first. Then we're moving to market structure, which is...
And I think there's more people running into a fight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality here.
And now the leap from 100K to $1 million is just 10x, which is still a lot, but not as much as the leap from $2 to $100. That's 50x your money.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
What's up, good glitches? Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullish. We got some breaking SEC XRP ETF filing news. But before we dive into that, we got a flash sale until February 28th. Get yourself some Tangem cards, XRP bags, 10% off, and get yourself a extra 5% off, 15% off your Tangems. We got the 3 set, the double set. We also got the Tangem rings. We also got some limited edition USA ones. We got some limited edition colored ones right here. We got BTC. We also got the stealth edition and a couple others here. Check out the links in the description. XRP bags, 10% off. Also flash out until February 28th. Get yourself an extra 5% off. Shout out to the latest sub. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. Got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today in the red, right around 3.32 trillion, down about 2.3% in the past 24. We got XRP right around $2.56, up almost 10% in the past 7 days. We had BTC right around 96,497, ETH right around 2700. We got Stellar XLM right around 34 cents. We got one from Elysia HQ. Elysia launches real estate-backed real-world pool on the XRP ledger. Elysia is introducing the first real estate-based RWA pool on the XRP ledger, expanding the ecosystem beyond the U.S. Treasury products. This initiative enhances the use cases for RUSD, a stablecoin approved by the NYDFS, ensuring compliance and security. Key highlights: 2 deposit options, XRP, 2.5% APR, and RLUSD, 5% APR. Licensed custody wallet, secure asset management with the infinite block. Pool period February 13th through March 12th, 2025. New real world asset pool on the XRP ledger. Links in the description if you guys want to check out this property pool on the XRP ledger. We got 5% on RLUSD, 2.5% on XRP. We got breaking news coming out of Eleanor Tarrant-New. The SEC Gov has acknowledged the XRP 19B-4 filings. Brad Garland House says, I recall pointing out more than once that this was inevitable despite some vocal assertions to the contrary. Welcome to the mass adoption. Cryptocurrencies, distributed ledger technologies. Welcome to the utility era. Subject views. Justin SEC has acknowledged the Grayscale XRP 19B4 filings. XRP ETFs. Inbound. We got XRP drops. This is huge. Trump taps A16Z crypto policy head to lead the CFTC. A16Z was an early investor in Ripple.
President Trump picked former CFTC Commissioner Brian Quintenz to lead that agency. Quintenz shared the news on X this morning, saying the agency is in a good position to ensure the U.S. leads in blockchain tech and innovation. This pick marks yet another crypto-friendly pick by the president, as Quintenz currently heads policy for A16Z's crypto arm. Former chair Rostin Benham stepped down from the role last month on Inauguration Day, and the regulator is being led by Caroline Pham in the interim. Finally, President Trump...
So it begins. All roads lead to the bridge. We got subject views. Justin, Senator Lummis. We need to score a win to get some momentum in the digital asset space.
Here's what we're doing. We're starting with a stablecoin bill because that was kicked around a lot during the last Congress. We're going to move quickly on that. It'll probably be a standalone bill. We'll try to get the 60 votes in the Senate that's necessary to bring a bill to a vote. That means it has to be bipartisan. We think we can do that. We couldn't have done that last year, but now we think we're there. So we're moving that first. We need to score a win to get some momentum in the digital asset space. That's how we see we can do it first. Then we're moving to market structure, which is determining statutorily what is a commodity and what is a security, and making sure that the regulatory framework is clear and well understood. Right now, as you know, for assets that are securities, the Securities Exchange Commission has slapped them with enforcement actions rather than clear guidance on how to comply with the law. It's cost them tens of millions of dollars in legal fees and gotten them nowhere. So we need to make it clear for everyone, whether it's Bitcoiners over on the Commodity Futures Trading Commission side or non-Bitcoiners whose asset falls into the securities space, to make it clear on how they can meet their requirements of their regulator.
Looks like that regulation jar of molasses is about to burst open. Now we get XRPs. True price. Cointelegraph Inc. says, I believe that crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
This rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a fight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
Jack the Rippler boom. David Jevons from Rakuten says, in Japan, almost every bank is starting to work with something called XRP. You may know it as Ripple, XRP, hidden in plain sight.
So there's over 1,600 cryptocurrencies today that use blockchain. So all of us have probably heard about Bitcoin, some of us about Ethereum. In Japan, almost every bank is starting to work with something called XRP, or you may know it as Ripple. And there's many others.
All banks in Japan using XRP. 2025. Best is still yet to come. Crawl walk. Then we rock it. We got SHX Rewards credit card. The SHX Rewards credit card designed to transform every purchase into a seamless crypto earning opportunity. It is in the works. We're developing a card where every swipe earns instant crypto SHX Rewards and unlocks early incentives and integrates effortlessly into your financial journey. And the best part, no existing Stronghold account will be required to join the waitlist. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned as we shape the future for smarter spending, saving, and growing. The waitlist is first come, first serve, so apply to the exclusive pilot today. Join the waitlist, 27 days. Waitlist closes March 12th, 2025. I'll leave a link down in the description. Stronghold, SHX Rewards, credit card. Also, Doppler Finance, D-Day is almost here. February 14th, 2025, 1400 UTC. Get ready for XRP5 early access. Pleased to announce the official launch of Doppler Finance, the first XRP5 protocol for the XRP Ledger ecosystem, backed by investments from Ripple, EcoFund, and Futureverse, and integrated with the trusted infrastructure of Fireblocks. Doppler Finance is set to go live on February 14th, 2025 at 1400 UTC. Interesting date, as we got the Bearable Guy 123 calendar from 2019 with the heart right here, right around that same date. We got Riz XRP. No one believes it till it happens. XRP has utility. What about BTC? Not so much.
But here's what I really want to leave you with, and I want to say this in every crypto price prediction video in the future. Just remember this quote because it's brilliant. I came up with it. At the edge of expectations, assumptions turn into belief. What that means is our expectation of what the price should do is based on our assumptions. And this was true of Bitcoin in 2009. There were people that said, someday Bitcoin could be worth $100,000, maybe even millions. People called them crazy, but they weren't crazy. They just made assumptions of assumptions about assumptions of assumptions. And as Bitcoin got older, slowly those assumptions came true, one by one. And the price went from $1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 60, 60 to 100, and now we're here. And now the leap from 100K to $1 million is just 10x, which is still a lot, but not as much as the leap from $2 to $100. That's 50x your money. That's because for Bitcoin, there's now less assumptions. The story is clear. The less clear it is, the more assumptions we have to make, and the more we can assume the price would go up. And that's where XRP is still today. A lot of what I talked about in this video are incredibly good reasons for the price to go up. But remember, they are assumptions based on assumptions about the future. And the farther out we extrapolate into this future and assume that we're right about it, the price gets crazier. But remember, at the edge of expectations, our assumptions turn into belief.
BTC was just a demo. It was always about utility, XRP.
And it comes up time and again in discussions around, the pieces of the puzzle that need to align for crypto to kind of realize its kind of ultimate potential.
Yeah.
To what extent is regulation be all and end all, and to what extent do other factors need to be fit in him?
Well, I don't think it's the be all end all. I mean, I agree. Christian Carlos on stage earlier and commented on the U.S. regulatory environment that, like, you're trying to regulate things we don't fully understand the implications of, right? Had the U.S. tried to regulate TCP/IP or HTTP in 1992, like, well, we don't understand how these technologies are going to be used. You kind of have to see how things evolve a little bit and then figure out, oh, okay, this is how we should apply a regulatory framework around that. I agree with that. That's not really how the U.S. has operated. I mean, as Richard said, I think you have mouthpieces that I would highlight Gary Gensler, but I'd highlight Elizabeth Warren, who are prognosticating, and it's just false facts. So they're not telling the truth. They're talking about how it's all used for scams and what have you, and the data does not support it. So I think if you think about the unlock for the next 10 years, regulation's absolutely one of them. But that's obviously not enough. And I think that, focusing on utility and how we're actually using these technologies to solve real problems, super important. I think some of the stuff going on in tokenization, and another example where I think we've underestimated the impact. Those are the things I think really unlock. The last one I'll throw out, using the examples I used before, as we think about unlocking the next 10 years, making these technologies easier to use. The last panel was talking about as the UX. I guess that's part of it, but if we didn't have HTML and we were thinking about the expansion of TCP/IP in the early 90s, we wouldn't have the internet as we know it today. And I think we need to the UI layer and just the hiding the complexity. Everybody in this room probably at some point has done the equivalent of a penny test sending crypto. Like, really? At some point, I think we'll graduate beyond that. And, there are already companies doing stuff in this space that I think is profound and will, continue to see the market grow a lot.
We're still early on in the race, but institutions and banks are inbound. Regulations are inbound. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. And they can't stop it. And the longer they take, the higher we keep climbing on that XRP rich list. Also, don't forget to check out tangem.com. Hot prices flash out until February 28th. Use code XRPBags for 10% off and automatically get 5% off for Tangem cards. With that being said, Batman bag ladies, where will you be? Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally burst open and XRP's true price is finally unlocked? Catch you up here on the mothership. BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank, be your own boss. And don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
BTC, Maxi, NC, it could not scale. Moon fam dancing, that rocket got stealth. Shitcoin, put it on the shelf. We headed towards the wealth. BTC, Maxi, Patsy, Moon fam clapping, they could not tell. Sheep trying to sell when it didn't turn out well. Blink of an eye, red candle, it all fell. Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals to the top, I need a medal. Stay holy in my temple.